15. Fear and Change. October the 11th, 1955. Good morning, friends. In this haunted age of ours, we find men slow in faith and ready to fear. It sometimes seems as though the very air some people breathe is tainted with fear, so that their life's blood is fed on uncertainty and the contagion of doubt. Fear is manifested in a variety of ways. Some people are abnormally afraid of change. Most of us, of course, feel some regret as things and circumstances familiar to us and loved by us modify and change. The old order passes, and with it, a part of our lives. But over and above this, there is that unhealthy fear which resists any and all change because it finds its weak and sickly security in things as they are. The prophet Isaiah, before his great temple vision, found his security in the often weak, heretical, and leprous King Uzziah. Uzziah's 52-year reign at least gave the nation a measure of stability, however insecure that stability was. But in the year that King Uzziah died, Isaiah, in his temple vision, realized that God's purpose was the destruction of that security in order to accomplish his plan and produce true security. Too often men cling to any and everything to fight change because they fear change, and their fear is a witness to their lack of faith and their insecurity. On the other hand, some men are afraid of any kind of stability and want only constant change. New faces, new places, new things. A constant lust for variety and change pushes them always from one experience to another. For them, anything is better than to sit still and face up to themselves and life. They keep themselves too busy to think, and more than that, too busy to live. We have two very different kinds of people, those who hate change and those who love it, and yet basically they have one thing in common: fear. Both are motivated by fear. Both are demanding false securities of life. Both have this above all in common: they are afraid to accept life as it comes to them. They are afraid to face up to life because life changes, and also because with all its changes, the basic issues of life remain the same. Samuel Moffat has pointed out that the invention of the atom bomb no more changed the nature of man and his basic problem than did the invention of the bobby pin. Man's basic problem is this: that he must recognize that he is not God, but a sinner, that his only salvation is in God through Christ, and that life in all its sameness and variety comes from the hand of God. If we have an unhealthy fear of anything in life, then we are afraid of God who gives us life. If we place our hope on stability or in change, then we are trying to avoid the purpose of God behind these things. God confronts us through every event of our lives and in all its manifestations with a demand that we receive all of life from his hands. Our attachment must be not to life's yesterdays or life's changes, but to the God who gives us all of life's yesterdays and todays, its changes and its permanencies, and gives them for one purpose: to strengthen us in Jesus Christ and to prepare us by means of life for the fullness of life. The only preparation for life is life, and the only way to live life honestly and faithfully is to live it in Jesus Christ, who is the way, the truth, and the life. If we love God, then we will love and enjoy life, because we know that it comes from his ever-loving hands. As John said, "There is no fear in love, but perfect love casteth out fear, because fear hath torment. He that feareth is not made perfect in love. We love him because he first loved us." 1 John 4:18 and 19.